It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the last Wednesday of the month. That means that it is off the board. So, uh, next month is very busy for me. I have two kids graduating, so my Pinterest board has had a few different pins lately. Definitely graduation stuff. Well, one of the things that I found was this idea of hanging pictures and a banner. Um, I I don't know. I don't know if this is truly like a graduation or not because it kind of looks like it has a guest book, but I'm pretty sure it's a graduation. So I loved the idea of the banners and the hanging picture. So I dug into my pictures from our Mexico trip, and there was this church that we went to in this little town, and it had actual like flags hanging down from it. So I am going to use this ledger paper as my background, and that kind of mimics that uh, palette that's in the background of the inspiration piece. And then I like this smile banner, so that could kind of be like how the name is. And then I'm going to mat my photo just like the photo in the inspiration piece is matted. And then I am going to put it in the center in the same way. So I am working on some washi tape. Oh, because I'm going to start working on the background banner part. So I'm going to take this yellow and white baker's twine. It's super old. It's from My Mind's Eye. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I'm not even going to take and cut it. It's all going to be one big piece. So I'm going to tape it to the back. I'm going to swoop it, I guess you could say, across the page and then cross and kind of make my string that way. So I'm sure that's just the lazy way instead of like cutting pieces, but it works for me and I'm good with it. Now, in the Paige Evans Splendor collection, there is this paper that has all of these colorful triangles. And that is what I am going to use for my flags or my banners. So I just fussy cut a couple of them out of the paper. And then once I get my twine down to where I want it, I will go ahead and take those little fussy cut triangles, and I'm actually going to fold them in half. So I do need to kind of see where my photo is going to be because I don't need to put anything underneath my photo. Now, since that string is down, it's kind of making the photo kind of teeter-totter a little bit. So I need to go ahead and add some fun foam behind the picture so that it is all at one level and it doesn't make the photo do kind of a wave thing in the album. So I'm just popping those down right now. You can see that. And then I will go ahead and glue down my photo because there's really no reason to not have it on now. So I didn't cut these great, but it's good enough. So here I go. I'm just going to fold them in half. There were a couple that I fussy cut that weren't full, and so those ones are hidden underneath the photo. So I glued them down, and then what I did for to attach the two is I actually put a glue dot underneath because I wasn't sure the glue was going to hold it. I thought that it needed something a little bit stronger. So I'm going to go through the ephemera pack and see if there is anything else I want to add. I do find a different banner, and I like this banner at the top better because there's nobody in the picture to say smile to. So that smile, I think, is going to end up going on a layout that actually has some people in it, hopefully smiling. And I'm just going to do a little bit of embellishing. So I think that this church is beautiful. We have actually seen it before. We kind of took a very similar tour. I don't know if it was last time. It might have been last time we were there. So we have seen this church and this square before, and it's a beautiful little town in Mexico. So I'm just going to add a few little things. I'm going to add that beautiful. I'm going to let that be my title. And then I am going to add a little, what is that, like an envelope? And then I'm going to do a little cluster down there with like a circle chipboard piece and a puffy heart. On the other side, I'm going to add a couple of those like sticker flag banner things that actually look like kind of like the flags that are in the picture. And then on the top, I add an ephemera piece that says good stuff and wonderful, a little floral sticker, and another puffy heart. Now I will add a heart sticker over that hole that you see in the beautiful, so it's not a naked tag hole. And that is pretty much everything that I am going to do. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. I would love to know what is kind of trending on your Pinterest board, because Pinterest definitely changes based on what is going on in your life. I know that there are plenty of times that there are tons of food on my Pinterest board because I'm looking for something else. And right now it's graduation stuff. So there is the final layout. I have a couple of close-ups for you. I hope you enjoyed this process video. There will be a link down below for everybody who's playing along. That's how my 8.5 by 11 looks like on a 12 by 12. So remember to wear your crown. We'll see you next month. Bye.